Okay, today's video is on should you be counting calories and macros, and is it optimal for reaching your goal. I'm going to say that it is optimal, at least for the first couple of years of training, as you won't really have that basic nutrition knowledge to know like how many grams of protein is in something, how many calories is in something, and regardless of what your goals are, that kind of knowledge is very helpful. So say if you're bulking, you just want to eat over a 300 calorie surplus just to minimize fat gain. If you haven't got a clue how many calories is in certain things, how do you know you're going to achieve that surplus day in, day out, and you're not going to overeat or even undereat and be a so-called hard gainer? Similarly with cutting, some people have the attitude of cutting where they'll do something stupid like just cut out fat. This could lead to drastically under-eating calories, which would lead to big strength losses in the gym, just overall motivation losses, and just not achieving your goal as quick as you can really, and losing a lot of hard work through your bulking phase. Counting calories is a very good way to ensure you're constantly hitting your goals. You can effectively cut or bulk without counting calories or macros, but like I said, having that at least 2-year experience of doing it will help a lot. I myself used to count both macros and calories initially. For the first year I counted both, literally to the gram of protein, carbohydrates and fat that went into my body, and that's when I achieved the most noticeable results in the given time frames. The second year I toned it down a bit and just kind of counted calories, and now I'm kind of half eyeballing, half not really counting at all. But I've been doing it for a couple of years, so I could give a very good estimate to how many grams of protein or fat or carbohydrate or calories is in most products. Similarly, some people may have a suppressed appetite, so when they're doing something like bulking, let's just say they want to hit 3,000 calories for the day, but doesn't really allow them to do it if they're eating off hunger alone. So if they have just a little app like MyFitnessPal maybe, I used to use that last year, it will help them to ensure they're hitting at least that 3,000 calorie goal day in, day out, which is what they're going to want to do to achieve optimal bulking results. Okay, so that's counting calories. I'm going to talk about counting macros. Essentially, this is a more specific way of counting calories, and again can be very beneficial if you don't know the macronutrient breakdown of certain foods. So you want to be hitting at least 0.82 grams of protein per pound of lean body mass and 0.45 grams of fat per pound of body weight, just basically to achieve the very foundation of optimal results. So basically overall, I'm going to say that counting macros isn't really needed, but I would advise counting calories for the first 2 years just so you get that initial knowledge of food composition and food breakdown, and then just go on from there. Okay, thanks guys, don't forget to subscribe.